early on in the season, we were talking about our friends a number of times in northern Maine getting a little burst of snow. Yesterday it was the reversed.
It was just southern Maine.
Yeah, and it piled up.
It sure did, and it was fluffed up a little bit given the cold air in place. And it was funny, I heard from some people, and just saying to Brian off the air, in like Rockland and Waterville, they didn't get any snow. It was really just a southern Maine only event.
And it was sloppy during the thick of the day. The roads were.
And now we've got the cold in place. Winds are whipping up too. And we're right back to where we were most of last week. We've got a storm system that's sitting up here over the Maritimes, and the wind coming down out of the northwest, straight out of Canada. The wind is going to ease up, though, by tonight and tomorrow, so it will not feel as bitterly cold as it is out there now. Decent amount of cloud cover actually in southern and central Maine at this point, a little brighter up around Bangor and maybe even a few flurries up over Aroostook County. We're 20 right now in Portland, 21 in Bangor, teens in the mountains and up north, but the wind is really adding a bite to the air. It was this morning and will continue this afternoon. Gusting right now to 43 miles per hour in Bangor, so that makes it feel like 4 in the Queen City, 7 in Augusta and Lewiston, and 9 right now in Portland. And there really won't be much change in that department through the afternoon. Wind chills generally in the single digits and below 0 in some cases up in the mountains. So through the rest of the afternoon, it's clouds mixing with sunshine. Tonight will turn mostly clear, and the wind does lighten up a little bit. So the wind chill tomorrow morning, not as brutal as it was this morning. 6 degrees the actual air temperature for the low early tomorrow morning in Bangor, 10 in Portland, and 6 in Lewiston. Brighter skies on the way tomorrow. It's mostly sunny, and it's not going to be as windy either. I think the afternoon feels a little bit better tomorrow, and it will be a bit milder. Still below average for this time of the year, which is 38, but we'll get into the lower 30s in most of central and southern Maine tomorrow, 20s off to the north. Now on Wednesday, we have a southwesterly wind. Milder air starts working in. It'll be partly to mostly cloudy, and there could be a snow shower in northern Maine on Wednesday. I don't think it's anything really of consequence, but it's actually a sign of the milder air that starts to build in. Thursday's weather looks dry, and then the next system comes in from the west Thursday night into Friday, and the actual low will travel well to our north up into Quebec, and that puts us on the mild side of the system with a southerly wind. And this is 5 o'clock Friday morning. There is no snow in the state at that point. The rain-snow line is well beyond our border, and we'll have temperatures that rise Thursday night into Friday morning. Looks like there will be a band of rain traveling out ahead of and along the cold front to the west, with most of the rain coming through Friday morning and midday, and then this gets out of here toward the end of the day on Friday, and colder air will start to move back in with some snow showers developing up in the mountains. But we all should see some rain with this brief thaw out ahead of that front. Here's a look at the temperatures. Thursday afternoon, nothing all that abnormal, but the numbers go up Thursday night into Friday, and we could even hit 50 if we play our cards right out ahead of that front before the temperatures drop Friday afternoon and Friday night. About an inch of rain. Fortunately, we're not concerned about flooding. If we got 3-4 inches of rain, that would be a bigger concern with the snow on the ground, the snow in the mountains, but we can handle about an inch of rain and the amount of snow melt that we expect to come through on Friday morning. I know, Brian, especially after what happened a couple of Decembers ago, a lot of people have their guard up when they hear about rain in the winter, but as it stands right now, we don't think it's going to be a situation with any flooding of significance. It would have to take a big change in the amount of rain to make that an issue.
Yeah, imagine it helps that it's fast moving.
Right.
It's not going to sit here and rain.
Fast moving,
days.
not as warm as the December storm a couple of years ago too.
Okay, and good news there at least.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks.
You're welcome.